All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to round number 2 of IndyHog Moto 2. The White Claw 200. Fuck. This is hard to open. I just clipped my nails. Hold on. I fucked it. Oh my God, I can't get my thumb under it. Oh no. No. Oh. Fuck. The White Claw 200 at Little Texas. That is what we're here for, and we've got another 100 to go here. So, Little Texas, Matt's one off a track on the schedule, and it is a banger. So already, I mean, there's a little bit with all the tracks, right? That's the cool thing about our series is it's not. Gotta get the claw that just ended up on my monitor off. Hold on. This is such a trolly intro. Not a full 100%. Like, we're not super strict. Like, it's not full on real life accurate. Everything must be, you know, it's not like that type of series. IndyHog's, it's a good balance. It's mostly inspired by the actual series and the actual tracks, but we have some fun. We have some fun here or there. This track's obviously not too similar to the actual Texas, but it's better, so I don't give a fuck. And we're racing. It's actually better. So let's go through the starting order for Moto 2. Another 100 laps here. On the right and then the left, it's going to be Armada, then Matt, and then Coop, and Real Deal, and then Detail and Luke. That's a hot row right there. Hunter and Opix, Soul and Solange, and then Camby and Roman. Pridefully bringing up the rear of the starting lineup. So 100 laps, 201 checkpoints. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Green flag at Little Texas. Already some aggressive wall cheesing in the front of the pack. I don't even know who has the lead at this point after that. Big battles in the back as well. Who has it? Who got it? It's Armada. It is Armada. Let's get some POV action. We're on Luke's POV in the mid-pack. Armada is leading. I kind of want to get a view. Oh, well, that's convenient. So it's Detail chasing him, and it's getting spicy back there. Let's get back there. Oh, this is even further back. So we're getting like double 3 wide actions throughout the pack right now. Getting some great battling going on here. That's Solange up there making some big inside moves. Roman trying to work his way back up to the front, try to take an overall because he got the one thing right. He's never gotten a Moto win in the Hogs yet. He got that. Now the next step, right? Try to shoot for an overall, and he's gonna do that here, or try to do that. That was not a spoiler. Was that a spoiler by saying it wasn't a? Fuck me! All right, disregard everything I just said. Armada's still leading. Detail trying to chase him down in second. And now it's Luke and Hunter battling for podium. So with Luke taking that spot, it's the H4MT reunion, MT2 reunion of Armada, Detail, and Luke in the top 3. That wasn't the order it was in back in the day, though, let me tell you. I don't know, I just did my dad's laugh. Detail making a move for the lead, and he's going to take it. Big inside move. Taking the lead at his home track. Armada falling back in a second, but still in a strong position. And honestly, he was in a pretty strong position. I got to stop saying it, because maybe I'm the jinx. He was in a pretty strong position for a lot of the last Moto, too, and didn't work out at the end. So maybe this is a bad sign for Armada. Maybe it's a good sign. I don't know. Already some lap traffic action going in. And already, I think we can tell, right? Already. We had a little heart-to-heart in between the motos, and already I think we're seeing some cleaner action so far here in Moto 2, which is good to see, and hopefully that continues throughout the Moto. Spoiler alert, it will. So we've got lead battle action in the midst of blue flag action, and did Armada take the lead back? Oh, fuck me. Armada did take the lead back from Detail, and that'd be a really exciting moment in the race, but Camby has... Oh. All right, then. So, as this race is the White Claw 200, little known fact, we did have White Claws, not for free, obviously. These things are fucking expensive. Like, are you kidding me? But did have $2 per clan. Is that even good? $1.20 per can clause at the track tonight. I can't talk. At the track tonight, and Camby had quite a few of those before racing. And I think what happened there is that may have gotten the best of him. But we, we got him with some liquid IVs, and we're working on that at the moment. We're trying to rehydrate him. Got him in the shower. Got him with the coffee. Got him with the lemon and sugar water drink. Got him with the ice bath. Got him with the I don't know. Anybody got any other tactics? I ran out of tactics here. I ran out of tactics while I'm filibustering right now. But let's take a look at the order, because we did do the choose. So it is going to be Armada. Yes, so Armada did take the lead back. I'm not sure how that happened there. My bad, I'm missing that one. But he took the lead back. So Armada, then Luke, then Detail, then Hunter, then Soul, then Real Deal, then Slaunch, then Opix, then Roman, then Coop, and then Matt. Can everybody just take a moment while we're waiting on Camby? A moment of silence. Never forget. Easy to forget in these days the national tragedy upon us. 22 years in the past. All right, we're back. We're back and we're going to go racing. 160-something checkpoints left. Green flag. Armada trying to take advantage of it, and he is. Look at him go. Takes the lead. That guy loves to play Starfield, and maybe that is helping him out here. Maybe the Starfield cheese. Shout out Starfield, by the way. Wreck in the back. Hunter, or was it Hunter? Wait a second. It was Hunter. It got a little bit weird to see with the lights. Hunter going down some contact. We're going to see an early caution. But yeah, I wonder if the Starfield, Armada getting a little bit of a break, getting a little bit of a mental reset, taking out some space pirates. I wonder if that's helping him out here. I wonder if that's helping him out, because his running has been very strong so far, and I wonder if that could be the factor here. Just giving you some great top-tier analysis that you honestly don't get this out of ESPN these days. But you do get it on the HRL commentary. All right. Going to be going for another restart almost a quarter of the way through the race. It's Armada still. Green flag, but it's Luke to the outside this time. So that's their front row. A little cheeser in the back. We'll see how that one's called. It didn't look like a caution worthy to me. We'll see what they do. Armada gets it. Luke had a little bit of a look-see, but Armada gets it. Armada's got that lead. Detail holding on to that third place. Slaunch in the middle of the pack. I see him right there trying to make some moves. Whoa. Is that Opix to the inside making some moves as well, it kind of looks like? Some contact. Some big swaps in the back. And some lag cheesing coming out of Hunter. And Armada just having a good run of it. Really holding on to this lead. Soul and Slaunch. And I love this track, man. This track's great. This track's great. Slaunch now going for a move on Soul. And maybe Roman with a look from behind there, trying to take advantage, but not quite. And we work our way out to some single file action here. Let's get a look at it here. Oh, we must have I guess we had a caution somewhere. So stopping it up. So it's going to be, 31 laps into the race. Or second 100-lap moto, the White Claw 200. At Little Texas. Little Texas, no relation to Little Debbie. All right. Armada and Soul in the front row this time. How did that happen? Green flag. I think Luke opted for an inside this time. And I think Soul and Roman in that fourth, fifth-ish position decided to go for the outside, but Soul got a little bit of wall for it there. Not what he was looking for. Armada getting tight off the corner. Maybe needs to loosen it up a little bit there. 3 wide in the middle. Slaunch to the inside of that. He's going to be the big gainer. And Soul just getting shuffled. Soul just getting shuffled back. Not what he wants to see here. But Armada getting a little bit loose right there, and that might be the move. Luke now to the inside, and Detail and... Well, Detail's been lurking in third for a while, and Slaunch has been making moves, aggressively going through the pack in this moto. So Luke and Armada are having a little bit of a battle, but they better lock it in, but Armada has a look back. Luke's not able to fully complete the pass. Armada has a look back. We've got a lead battle on the track. It has... How about that? You know, you don't just shove people off to the side to get lead battles and crossovers. Oh my god, who'd have thought? Slaunch... we must have had a caution. Okay, we had a caution. What I was really saying is, like, I think the cleaner racing product in this moto will result in better battles, not just for the lead, but throughout. And so far, that seems to be the case. Hell, all the cautions have been phantom cautions. I haven't even seen any of them. Apparently, cautions happened. I haven't seen shit. But we're going to do another restart here. 40 laps. In. Armada can be this time. Green flag. Let's get some onboard action. We're going to go on board with Detail. Great voice from Texas in trying to go for third place here. Work his way by Camby. And this will pretty quickly. This has been the top three we've seen a lot in this moto. Top three, not talking Margot Robbie, Wolf of Wall Street. It's Armada, Luke, and Detail in first, second, and third for just basically this entire beginning of this moto, it feels like. It's been a long time. But we keep getting random challengers approaching. Where did that just happen? A run that comes out for Luke. I don't even know how that happened. We, like, barely caught it. And this might open up the spot for Detail as well. And we have a 3 wide... Trying to catch all the action. It looked like he was going to go into single wide, settle out for a second there. That's what it looked like to me, and then everything just popped off. I don't know where that came from. And Slaunch trying to take advantage of it, you could see there as well. Like I said, he's been making moves. And Armada, I think he just needs to concede it, because if he doesn't, they're going to get close. Yeah, good play out of Armada to just concede. He's just in the wrong cycle, just going back, concedes the spot right there, wants to do it before more drivers get to his inside. I think that was smart. Give and take. There you go. And look at this. Give and take. And now Armada works his way back to Slaunch's inside. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We're getting a little battle for third place there. While Luke holds the lead. Detail in second. And they will be approaching lap traffic shortly, but it's going to take a little bit still. Yeah, I love this track. This track almost feels like a Richmond-ish short track vibe type thing. I really like it. And we're going to get even more good battling as Slaunch gets a run on Armada there. And that third place battle's just going in, so Luke and Detail probably run away with second a little bit, although they're not, or first and second a little bit, but not entirely. Slaunch and Armada are keeping it close, even in the midst of the battle. Real Deal's starting to stick his nose into there. And lap traffic action is coming into play. As, again, we've had some good runs, but we've had a few cautions here and there. We're getting our first, like, long green flag run, it appears, in Moto 2. As I was going to say, over halfway. The lap times on this track, fast as hell. The lap times are just blazing quick. And it's an interesting spot, because, again, it's just such a weird track, because if you hold the full throttle, you can do it. But if you do it a little too long on one lap, you'll get that shift. It's going to screw you. So there's a lot of throttle action. It almost feels like an actual track with, like, working the throttle and trying to stay in the right spot. And it's a very interesting... It's one of those things that's hard to describe from the spectator standpoint. But from a driving standpoint, I think everybody that raced this track could tell you it's a very unique track, the way it runs. And even compared to, like, other road courses and stuff that we've done in the Hogs, like, just the way you work the throttle in this isn't entirely similar to those with the turns and stuff and having to maintain the speed in the straights. And it is a very interesting track. I am a big Little Texas enjoyer, let it be known. Is this just lapper action? It is just lapper action. Okay, I was wondering if there was a battle there too. So Luke led a decent amount of Moto 1, but eventually Roman took over and didn't really look back, but now leading a bit of Moto 2 here as well. We'll see how this works out. The thing is, and this is probably what was getting Roman at the end of Moto 1 too, dealing with all those cautions, all those restarts, trying to finesse him. It's a long race, man. I mean, time-wise, it's not. Time-wise, it's shorter. What just happened there? Hunter, I think. What was it from this? I guess. This just looks like a lag flip. I mean, look at that. That just looked like a complete lag flip out of Hunter. I don't even know how that just happened, but he absolutely did, and that's just going to be a dismount, and that's going to be a caution. I have no idea if it's just theater or if it was screen lag. I have no idea. There was absolutely some lag cheese at play there, because that was just, he literally just flipped on the straightaway. Like, I don't know. And then Camby, oh my goodness. Camby, in the middle of these cautions, you know, got a claw in per caution. And decide, he just went a few too many again. So get him to the drunk tank quick. We'll get him back in here. White Claw 200. Making some good rounds for the sponsor. You got to give us credit here. But let's do a race update while we're waiting. So 134. I had to think about it. 67 laps into this race, and so it's gonna be Luke, Armada, Detail, Real Deal, Slaunch, Hunter. There must have been some big choose rule at play there. Roman, Coop, Soul, Matt, and Opix. And that is going to be your order. And we thought that even at the end, like, that was just such a weird leave. So we thought Camby actually left for whatever reason, and it wasn't a cheese. So we decided to go green here. And we go green. So it's Luke and Armada. Yep, and then Detail on the inside. So Armada going for the... Oh, he gets into the wall. And now it's going to be an early 3 wide. And Armada, I don't know how he's going to finesse this. It's going to be difficult for him. And Slaunch making big moves. Slaunch in the top 3. I think Slaunch has got some pace. I think he's pretty fast on this track, honestly. It's just making those moves. And he seems to have diced his way through the pack pretty quickly, but it's going to be tough once you get into the top 3. But he might be able to make a move on Detail. Oh, cheesing through the middle, and we got a caution. There, we'll line him back up. And I think it happens here. Apparently, Camby recovered super fast. So we'll be getting Camby back in here shortly as well. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're gonna 57 checkpoints is what we're doing now. We had to reset the lobby. Things got cheesed. Get everybody back in, get everything reset, make sure everything's good to go for the end of this race. So yeah, so it's gonna end on 57 now. 57 will be the checkpoint. That's how many, so 28 laps to go. That's where we ended up. And let's go through it. So it's going to be Luke, Armada, Slaunch, Hunter, I have to burp, Detail, Roman, Real Deal, Matt. There it is. Opix, Coop, Soul, and Camby. What is this? Come on. It's got to be worth it, right? All right. Going green. 28 laps to go. 57 checkpoints. Who's going to take it? Green flag. Roman the favorite for the overall, but in the middle of the pack right now. No idea how this is going to end up at this point in the race with Little Texas. Now that we're closing in on the final quarter of the race, crunch time. It's been pretty good. Like I said, I think we've been pretty nice about it in this moto. I think the racing's been really good. But we're going to see drivers. I think Slaunch getting to the wall there. I think everybody's going to start, you know, leaving less out on the track. I think everybody's going to be going for it at this point because there's not that much time remaining, and you just kind of have to. So it's still Luke out to the lead. Is it? Detail in second. He was not. How did he make it to second? He must have made some big moves there. Armada fell back a little bit, I think, but still pretty far up. Slaunch with that wall cheese still there, too. Some 3 wide action. Starting to settle out single file a little bit, but we still see some looks. And this is an awkward spot. Oh, I think Real Deal got them there, and that might be a caution on that one. Assuming that's probably a caution there, so we'll have our first one of the reset. That was an awkward one, too, because they were all, like, just barely, like, on the quarter, and I imagine... Can we ban that, please? I imagine Real Deal probably didn't know that there was a third. That being said, he got the first person on his inside anyways, so it was still conk, but... Imagine that's probably what happened. Okay. So, 18. So, still going to 57 here. It's going to be Luke and Roman on the front row. Green flag. I think Roman getting some big track position from the choose there, and we'll see how it works out. Looks like Detail's going to quickly get to second. It's going to be a battle for third. Was there some switch up action? No, it's still Real Deal on the inside there. Still Real Deal on the inside. And it looks like he takes the podium spot there. Position still swapping around. A nice dive to the inside for fourth there. Is that Coop? That's Armada. Okay, yeah, color cheese. Big battles in the mid-pack right now. The top three is kind of checked out. And I was going to say, I don't think that should be a caution. That looked clean. We'll see what they do. I could see there being a caution called there. There shouldn't be, but I could see it happening. But we'll see what they do. The back of the pack is just an absolute cheese fest right now. Absolute cheese fest. And they didn't... Okay, good. Because there was a couple cautions in the first moto that were kind of eh. So I'm glad to see that that one didn't get called, because it was weird. Now that's a caution. That's a caution. Right in front of the leaders, too. That'll absolutely cause a caution there. Line them back up. It's going to be 10 to go at the line. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a shootout here. 10 laps to go at Little Texas. Look at this choose rule cheese. Some guys in the back getting some big moves up with that outside track position. Okay, this is... Oh my God, Camby. How many claws have you had? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Somebody needs to get him some help. Someone needs to get him some help. So that might be it. That might be it for Camby here, unfortunately. Just White Claw. When we named the race the White Claw 200, we didn't mean have 200 claws. Jesus. So unfortunately, Camby's dealing with his health issues. Liver can't take it. We're going to go green, though. Here we go. 10-lap shootout at Little Texas. It was Luke and Opix on the front row. And a little cheese in the back, but maybe not a caution on that, I don't think. So I think we'll still be going green here. 3 wide for third. 3 wide for third. Real Deal on the inside. Opix now shuffled to the outside. Hunter as well was in the middle. Now he's on the outside. Real Deal works his way back into the podium spot, but there's just all types of shifting positions right now in the middle, and Detail's even trying to have a look for the lead as well. Crunch time. Not that much left remaining. 3 wide, and I think clean and green. Little bit of wall contact, but I don't think it was anything caution-worthy. Oh, there might be there. No, not yet. Oh, what's this? Oh, my God. What was that? They save it? Are you kidding me? What is going on in the back of the pack? Meanwhile, oh, my... What happened? What was the caution for? Was it for that? Was that a Fugaze caution? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. What was the caution for? But anyways, I wanted to watch this. Well, hold on. Let's see this first. Was it for that? Was that the caution? Or was it for something else that I missed? Yo, any input from the live? Anybody know? Am I faded? I don't think there was a caution. Oh, something must have happened. Something must have happened. Yeah, maybe it was a theater lag. Maybe it looked like more of a crash when they raced it or something. I don't know. But whatever it was, caution ends up getting called. But while we were watching that back battle, things were getting spicy for the lead. We want to watch this because this is important for the restart, which could be the last restart of the race too. We're gonna have to see this in a little bit, but here we go. This is right before the caution comes out. A big move here for the lead, and this is gonna be for the restart as well. Detail gonna move to the inside. And yeah, just takes advantage right there. As you can see, super thick driver and taking advantage of that. As soon as Luke saw the thickness on the inside, he got intimidated, let him have the spot. Just goes to show that there are some advantages to that on the track, as it turns out. So he's going to take the spot off that, and now leading on the home track. See if he can pull it off. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. And again, funnily enough, we're in like the same spot as we were in the last race. So 6 checkpoints left to go at the line. It's going to be 3 laps. And yeah, if you can think about it, figure it out, there's not going to be another restart. This is going to be it. So we'll see if we go green to the end like we did the last time, or if that doesn't happen. So we did the choose. I should break this down because this is going to be the last restart. We did the choose, and a lot of these drivers stuck to the inside, and not many drivers went for this outside, which is an interesting play call. But a few drivers that did, Opix, Sol, and Matt, who were pretty far back, I think, all saw it and were like, oh, it's free real estate. They took it, went up to the outside, and they made some big gains here. So, and there's not a whole lot of time left, so we're going to see how this works out. Choose rule strategy coming into play. 3 laps to go. Next flag, whether it be yellow or checkered, going to end the race. White flag won't, though. Green flag. Oh, and an immediate, that's going to be a caution. That's going to be a caution. This is going to be the race to the line, and that's the race. I know that was super quick to follow, but yeah, dismount immediately. It's going to be a weird one to spectate, but that was literally it, because that caution comes out, and there's not going to be enough time for a 2-lap to go restart. So that was a quick one there, but a quick conk, and let's go back and review what happened here. So the restart happens, and these battles up front are happening, but let's take a look at what happens here. Real Deal makes contact with the inside. Armada hits him, had nowhere to go. And, well, low-key, this arguably could have been I didn't even see this. This could have been a caution back here, too. Roman and Coop cheesed in the back as well, so I didn't even see that. So we had 2 separate caution conks. Roman and Coop did the same thing. That's fine. We can skip ahead. So let's see what happened with that one there. So either way, it was doubly gonna be a caution either way. In that scenario. Oh, if this has the okay, so you know what? This is good too. Since the race is over, we're going into replays, essentially. So here you can see the choose rule action as well. So let's take a look at how important this was, because obviously with the caution coming out so early, very important. Look at this. First 5 drivers all took the inside, and then Opix is like, well, okay, and just goes to the outside. And then Sol and Matt all do the same thing. Hunter follows as well, which I also think is a good play. Interestingly, Roman and Coop don't. And remember, they didn't know the caution was going to come out right away, but this is with only 3 laps to go. So we know what happened with Real Deal and Armada. And I think Roman was just trying to... It was end of the race. I don't really think there was much of a look for him to have there, but I think he was just going for it and just trying to get a finish. Hunting for his overall. And yeah, that's clearly going to be a big dismount. Yep. And that's just caution. Super unfortunate. Bad luck for Armada at the end of both motos. That is tough. That is tough. But as that happens, coming to the line again, this is going to be the run for the finish. Detail takes the win. Opix, okay, it's hard to tell because of the colors, but Opix takes the 2nd place, which could be crucial at the line. Luke takes 3rd, and this was another situation, the choose. Now, if this went green, Luke probably would have taken this position off Opix, but with that quick caution, this strategy call worked out so well for him, and he holds on to 2nd place. That was a huge call, and honestly a huge call for the entire outside. As Sol takes 4th and Matt takes 5th, those guys all avoiding that crash as well. So that was just huge for all of them. And Real Deal, who was like running podium, didn't really work out for him. Goes all the way back here. Well, I mean, he hit the wall too, so that didn't really help. But yeah, so the choose rule action ended up being very, very important at the end of this race. And the guys that made that move on the outside, they benefited from it greatly. And that's one of those situations where you don't know how it's going to work out because they didn't know the caution was going to happen right away. Like, that definitely helped a lot. That being said, 3 laps wasn't a lot. I still think those guys made the right call. Yeah, I still think they made the right call. It's not a lot of time to work with. But that being said, still goes to show how important that was, and it made a big difference at the end of this race. So they'll do, we'll do, the race ends under caution. We do the procedure, little victory lap here. The race ends under caution. I'll give you guys the full-on ending order. So Detail, thickest driver in the league, takes the win. Opix second, Luke third, Soul fourth. Matt fifth, Real Deal sixth, seventh, Slaunch, Hunter eighth, Roman ninth, 10th will be Coop, 11th, Armada, 12th, Camby. And to give you guys the overall results real quick, because things get crazy. So that's the victory lap. Top 3, Detail, Opix, Luke. Congrats to them. Congrats to Detail on the win. But congrats to our second place driver, Opix, consistent on the night, picking up his first overall win in the Hogs ? Is that true? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's true. Makes a big call, especially in the end of that race, and gets himself a good finish. And I don't even think he's taken a Hog Moto yet, but he takes a freaking overall here by 1 point. So I'll go through it for you guys. 27 points for him. Detail second, 26. Soul third, 26 points for him as well. And then Roman fourth overall with 25 points. Luke and Slaunch fifth, sixth, 24 apiece for them. And as you can tell, by the way, if you're paying attention to the points, from Opix to Slaunch, first to sixth, is 3 points. It was insanely close for the overall win. It was insanely close for the overall win tonight. But then there's a little bit of a gap. Hunter took 7th with 20. Camby also 20. That sucks for Camby with all the lag outs, by the way. He could have had a shot at the overall. He could have taken it. Like, that's unfortunate. At least top 3. Real Deal 9th with 19. Matt 10th with 18. Commando 11th with 14. Armada 12th with 11. That's and Vulcan getting a little cheese action. But yeah, that was tough break on the night. Was absolutely Armada. That was so sad. That was so sad. So he was absolutely the tough break on the night. But yeah, shout out to Roman picking up his first Hog win in general. Shout out to Detail picking up his first Hog win at the home track, showing out for the fans in this race, and Opix for picking up his first and potentially last overall, moving back to some officiating action, as he told us after the race. So big win for him, taking this this overall in his last race for a little bit here. So huge for him there. And I think we can all agree from the results just across the board, the ovals are going to be insane this season. Who's going to take the oval championship? Who the hell knows? Who's going to win the races? Who's going to get the most points from them? Like, the ovals are going to be crazy. It's going to be so hard to follow. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, congrats to all the winners. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I like how Little Texas turned out in the end. And we'll close out on a somber note. See you guys next week.